Hello everyone, welcome to our sensory story, The Gingerbread Man. We want you to get really involved in this story, so we're going to use all your senses. So we want you to gather together some things so that you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch all the things in the story. So here's the list of things that you're going to need. You're going to need an apron, some oven gloves, some ground ginger, some biscuits. Now if you can have gingerbread men, that would be perfect, but any biscuits, 2 wooden spoons, a piece of paper with some cow spots on, a water spray, some fur to be the fox's ears, and a bowl. And here is the recipe if you want to make your own gingerbread man. Okay. So now you've gathered everything together, let's start our story. Once upon a time, there was a little old woman and a little old man, and they lived in a cottage. And one day the little old woman decided to do some baking. She decided to bake a gingerbread man. So first of all, she put on her apron. So let's put on our aprons. Put it over my head, like that. Tie it up round the back so that it stops my clothes getting all dirty. And then she got out her bowl and her spoon and she started on the recipe. So first of all, she put in some flour, then she put in some bicarbonate of soda, then she put in some ground ginger and she gave it a good stir. Then she put in some butter and she rubbed the butter in with her fingertips. And then she put in some sugar, gave it another stir. Then she put in some golden syrup, which needed to be poured in. And then she put in an egg, which she'd beaten, gave it all a good stir, and then squidged it all together so it was a lovely piece of dough. She put the dough on her board, rolled it out, cut herself out a little gingerbread man shape, and she put the gingerbread man shape on a baking tray and popped it in the oven. Then she waited, and after a little while she could smell a lovely smell. And you get your ginger and smell that lovely smell. Lovely gingery smell. So she knew that the gingerbread man must be cooked. So she put on her oven glove so that she wouldn't burn her hands taking it out of the oven, and she opened the oven door. But as soon as she opened the oven door, the little gingerbread man jumped up out of the baking tray and ran out of the door. The little old woman was very surprised, but she said, "Where are you going? Come right back. Turn around, Cookie. I want a snack." And the gingerbread man said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man." So the little old woman kept running after him. And then after a little while, the little old man saw them running, and he said to the gingerbread man, "Where are you going? Come right back. Turn around, Cookie. I want a snack." But the gingerbread man said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So the little old man and the little old woman carried on running after the gingerbread man. Can you make a running noise with your hands on your knees? That's the little old woman and the little old man running after the gingerbread man. After a little while they came to a field, and in the field was a cow. So here's the cow. I've just drawn some spots on a piece of paper so you can do the same. And the cow said, "Moo. Where are you going? Come right back. Turn around, Cookie. I want a snack." But the gingerbread man said, "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man." So the cow and the little old man and the little old lady carried on running after the gingerbread man. Let's make that running sound. Oh my goodness. And after a little bit further, they came to another field and there was a horse. If you get your 2 wooden spoons, you can make a horse noise. And the horse said, "Where are you going? Come right back. Turn around, Cookie. I want a snack." But the gingerbread man just carried on running and he said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So the horse started running after the cow and the little old man and the little old woman, all running after the gingerbread man. Let's make that running noise. After a while, the gingerbread man came to a river. So if you've got your water spray, let's make ourselves all wet like the river. Oh my goodness. But the gingerbread man knew he couldn't get wet because if he got wet, he'd go all soggy. And he didn't want to go all soggy. So he just stood there and he didn't know what to do. He could see all the people still chasing him. Shall we make that running noise? And there wasn't a bridge, so he just didn't know how he was going to get over that river. And then along came a very clever fox. Have you got your fur so that you can be the fox with his furry ears? And the fox said, "Oh, you poor little gingerbread man, can't you get across the river? I can help you, I'll give you a lift. And I promise I won't eat you." So the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's back and the fox started to swim across the river. Then after a while the fox said, "Oh dear little gingerbread man, the water's getting deeper. I don't want you to get wet. You better jump onto my head." So the gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's head and the fox carried on swimming across the river. Then after a little while, the fox said to the gingerbread man, "Oh dear little gingerbread man, the water's getting even deeper. I don't want you to get wet. You better jump onto my nose." So the silly little gingerbread man jumped onto the fox's nose and the fox carried on swimming. But then suddenly the fox tossed the gingerbread man up in the air and he went over and over and over and over and eventually straight into the fox's mouth. And the fox ate him. And that was the end of the little gingerbread man. But that's okay really, because a gingerbread man is a biscuit and we all like eating biscuits, don't we? So let's eat our biscuit. Very lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the story and you enjoyed being able to see and hear and smell and taste and touch all the different things in the story. Perhaps you can now tell the gingerbread man story to each other with all those things. Thank you. Bye bye.